over the place to help these kids. We had 2 kids in particular that were kicked out of kindergarten. I'm not sure how you can get genuinely kicked out of kindergarten, but they did, and they didn't get kicked out of kindergarten in one school. It was multiple schools, and they were sent all over the place. And finally, we got them in a public school. We got them psychological testing. They have an IEP, and they were put into an EBD cluster, the emotional behavior disorder cluster, and they're doing much better now. We also have early childhood intervention specialists, and these are kind of the overall first-line people that kind of collectively coordinate everything. And we also, as part of our protocol here, we did start screening all of our exposed infants at 4 months and 9 months old. So we do use a Battelle developmental screener, and that looks at everything. It looks at communication, gross motor, fine motor, and so forth. And so if we know that they have a history, regardless of whether or not they're doing well by my exam and by their developmental milestones, we still have another set of eyes to try to keep them on our radar. So how do we do that? So how do we do progression? So how we started, and again, I know that finances are not there for many of you, but how we started was doing a needs assessment. So we went out to schools and the reservations and did a needs assessment for the community. We tried to identify these problems at a very early age, do the best we can to do that, assess the necessary resources, so where can we pull from, either people or financial or otherwise, and build or collaborate with a team of professionals. So one of the biggest things we do is talk to each other. I cannot tell you how often I pick up the phone and call someone at Family Services or at the preschool or at the, and you have to be careful, of course, with HIPAA and so forth, but signing disclosures as part of our upfront agreement with a lot of